It's that cold. Look, the old hat's come out. I know people have been missing this hat, you know, anyway, so there is a bit of glamour back in metal detecting with the hat. And I'm back in this silver thimble field. Well, nearly with silver thimble field. But the problem is it's been below freezing the temperature for about a week. And I don't know how I'm going to get on, to be honest. I might not be able to dig anything, but we'll see. At least I'm out. It's a bit icy. I've just noticed one. It's like an Art Deco pattern, that one. Can you see? Quite nice, isn't it? Oh, Chris, where are you? You destructor of beauty. Yeah, it's all frozen, so I don't know if we're going to be able to dig in it, but you never know. I'll give it a good go. Oh, it's not too bad when you get under the crust. It's not on the top at all, it's quite deep. Oh, God, it's just going to be a bit of lead after all this, but you know, you don't mind, do you, when you expect to be sitting in? Yeah, I think it's a bit of a Coke can or something.
That's very brown sauce.
Yeah, it's a Coke can. Can't get that out, it's jammed in. So this was an 81 signal. It's quite hard knowing that you've got to dig in this. Anyway, I dug this first little brick off and it seems to be in here somewhere. Whether I'll be able to break the brick up is another thing. Right, how am I going to break that up now? I'll try stamping. Oh yeah, I've done a crack there. Come on, be something good. So, is it that? Has it got a pattern on it, or is that just me wishing? I probably won't find anything iffy today, because trouble is when it's this frozen is that you'll only go for signals that are very good. It's very hard to dig it all. It's probably taken me about 3 times as long as a normal one. So I'm just going for the very, very good signals. I also want a George III copper still. I'd be really happy with a George III copper because I've not had one for ages. Yeah, that's my goal for today. Chris has got some at lead and he thinks it might be a papal buller.
Or a big lead weight.
Or a what? Just a lead weight?
Oh, it could be lead weight. It's quite chunky.
Isn't it?
Banging signal.
It's definitely something, isn't it? Anyway. No, I can't see that papal thing on it.
No writing on that one.
No, it'll just be a big bit of lead. No, it's got a scratch on it. Yeah. It's just a bit of lead. It's lead. Might be a lead counter or something like that.
Yeah.
It's been very quiet up to now. So when I'm in a quiet field, I have a little plan of what to do. And if I see a big tree, I mean, it's not really big that, but it's quite big. I'm going to do all around the bottom of the trees. Because people shelter under trees, you see, so they could have dropped the coins while they were there. I don't think that's anything exciting. It's got a little bit of a hole in it. It's made out of metal. And I found it. Another good thing to look out for are gates and stiles. Because that would have been a path that led to somewhere across there. So I'm going to go up and down there now. Come on then, what is it? I know you found something. Oh, sixpence, that's how it started last time, isn't it? Oh, yeah. You found a 50% silver.
We was in the same area.
Is this the same spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, well done, Chris.
Nice one.
What sort of signal was it? I'll share yours soon as I can't find any of my own.
It is a piece of...
A penknife or something?
No, I thought that was it.
What is it?
Oh.
What's that?
Oh.
What is it? A bone?
I was just throwing it away. It's a bent coin or something.
Is it?
Bent coin, yeah.
A bent coin?
Yeah.
That's interesting. What sort of coin is it?
Bent one.
I know that. Put it in the water and see if you can see your head on it.
Let's have a look. You drying out a bit first.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Come back to that in a minute.
Yeah.
You know, I've not found anything at all really. Chris isn't doing too bad. He's had that little silver. He's had a charged fifth penny and like a little Tudor D buckle. So he's doing alright. It just seems to be me today. You don't know what's up with me. I mean, the ground's defrosting a little bit now, so it's making it a bit easier. Anyway, I better stop talking and go and find something fantastic on that. Now, this is the best signal I've had yet today. I've took my headphones off to celebrate. I definitely think that's a coin. Definitely, definitely. I hope it's not too frozen. Ooh. It's not too bad once you get the top layer off. See it already. Just check it's not a papal bull or anything.
Let's have another look at my coin.
Well, it is better than that. Is that a pattern? It looks like a leaf.
Doesn't it look? Yeah.
Doesn't it look like a leaf?
Is everything okay at home?
You know, it does. It looks like a little paw print, that, doesn't it? That's not your average bit of lead, is it? That's like a little paw print, that. I think Chris is just jealous. I've just been telling Chris that I found absolutely nothing up to now. Not even anything I can identify. And then, wouldn't you know it, next hole, shotgun shell. Now, usually, I would not be very happy with that, but today, yep, it's find of the day. Chris has just I-spied something, so I thought I'll let you see if you can find it with your eyes. And he thinks it's a Tudor buckle, so go on. Oh, yeah.
It's half a Tudor buckle, isn't it?
Nice, yeah, it's half a one, isn't it? Is it an half a spectacle?
Yeah, it's like a
Half a spectacle buckle.
1550, 1650, I guess.
Oh, it's nice decoration.
Right.
Nice when they've got a bit of decoration on, haven't they? Oh, you're smashing me today. I haven't found anything apart from a shotgun shell. I think I found a coin. Can you see? Come on, be something good, be something good. Can you see it? It is here. And it's old, whatever it is. Might be a button. Oh, please be George III. I think it is. Chris, have you got any water, please? Oh, I'll be chuffed if that's George III, because that's what I wanted today. Go clean. It's not George III, it's a button. Can you see the little blob in the middle? Yeah, button. You know, this week I'm going to try something new. And my new thing is chat with Dawn for 10 minutes. And I'm going to put a 10-minute video on the end of my dig video. So if you don't want to watch me chatting, you can just stop it there as normal. But I'm going to show you my finds in more detail. Show you how I clean them and do little tips. I'm going to do a find of the week from one of my Facebook groups. And I'm going to pick out some comments that you've done and answer them. Give people shout outs. So I think it'll be a nice little 10-minute chat. So I'm going to give it a trial for 6 weeks, see how it goes. And if it's good, I'll carry on doing it. If it's not, then I won't. Now this is right on the top, and that's got to be something quite good. And it's right on the top. So let's have a look. This mud's all melting now, and it's like skidding around on an ice rink or a mud rink. Ooh, it's all in mud. Oh no, that bit's frozen. Not going to have to dig it out. Right, it's in there. Is that it there? Oh, how are we going to get that out of there now without getting my hands all full of mud? Kicking it around is not going to make it come out, is it?
Yeah, but I'm
We're
not,
going for it.
I'm not going to be.
Oh, it's like a big lump of solid ice cream. I thought, what's the point in that? It's just like,
Put your gloves on.
yeah, but my gloves will be dirty then.
Hey.
Yeah, but can wipe my hands on my pants. Right, it's in the middle of there.
Oh, I can't get my hands dirty.
Yeah.
I can't get my hands dirty. Still there.
Oh God. Oh, this is hard work, this.
This is fun.
No wonder I haven't found out. I've got my soda spade stuck somewhere now. God, see, it's not that easy. We make it look easy, but oh, I've got a big blob of poo there now. No, I can't do it.
No, it's a
Where's-
silver coin.
It's a silver coin. Please, really, is it? Is it?
Well, no, I don't know. Something I can see something there. You? Saw the glint. I don't
It
know
looks
whether
like an hammered coin. There, little.
going at it with a pickaxe.
Yeah, but we've not touched. It's there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Right. Come on, you'll have to get that out with your gloves if you're not bothered about getting dirty. I've got to drive home in these pants. If I have to go in a shop, I'm going to have to look like that. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? It's definitely a coin, that, isn't
It's
it?
copper.
Oh, it's not. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, don't be a button. Don't be a button. Don't be a button.
Might be an old farthing. Is it? Or is it farthing?
It'll be George's third farthing. So you've got me dream.
Hey.
There's his little print. All I wanted today was a George third copper, and I think that is definitely a George. Can you spray him with a little bit of water, please? Yeah, look, there's the Britannia there. I don't know if you can tell properly, but that's Britannia. And then, so this side should be Georgie. Come on, let's see his little face. Let's see his little head popping out. There he is.
Is it?
Oh no. What is it? Oh, head pointing the wrong way. Is it Victoria? Victoria farthing? Oh, I don't know, because it's got that old... Oh, we'll have to investigate that. We'll find out a bit about that at the end. I see, I've got something to talk about when I get home now, because I can investigate. I think with my eyes that it said 1821, which if that's the case, it will be a George IV farthing, which would be quite rare, to be honest. So let's wait till I get home and I can give it a good, clean. Oh yeah, I can see it, I can see it. Oh, is that big silver? Are you getting it? Ah, it's on back button. Oh, they're always tricky then, but they're quite old.
No, it's got, but that's a bit designed though, isn't it? Yeah, there's a star around it, look.
Oh, is there? Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Like a little shield, isn't it?
Isn't it? Can you see all the pointy star bits?
Hmm?
Pointy star bits.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice. I did actually think it was a silver though.
Ah,
No worries.
that's lovely, that.
Though.
It's another coin. I'm started now, you see. I think the ground just needed to warm up a bit. So who's that going to be? I would say from the patina that it's a Victorian one or an Edward one. But we will see. Oh, hey. Now I found a ring thing. Hey. I thought that was Roman then for a minute, but I don't think it is. I'll have to give it a good wash. I think it's... Oh, it's not tin foil because it's quite solid. Don't know. What do you think? Do you think it might be Roman? Flipping heck, have you had all that? That's a
That's a Tudor buckle.
Tudor buckle, yeah.
you know, sort of 15, 50, 16,
Yeah, it's lovely
15.
that.
That would be one with the hinge as part of the buckle.
Oh
there,
yeah,
but it's got
yeah, another bit of a buckle.
Lovely cup of tea, you know. And that's the like a small sort of like half of a spectacle buckle with like gilding on it there as well.
Yeah,
so again, 15, 50, 16, 50. Really nice. Is it tom back, but with a pattern all over it?
Yeah, but you don't see them with patterns on very often like that,
nice.
do you?
And
that half a coin that you flattened out.
Yeah, it was tacoed, wasn't it, that one?
Right.
And then we've got, is it Eddie or Georgia?
Georgia 5th.
And then...
What, you got more?
We've always got more.
God. Made me look a bit... Oh yeah?
Hey!
Hey, and the sixpence.
So I should really be doing this.
I sort of feel a little bit embarrassed showing you my finds after that. But there you go. 2 coins. I don't know what's happened to my boots today. They've been having an holiday. Anyway, so we'll find out what they are when I clean them up when I get home. Still got a few swings left in me. You know, I never ever give up me, right, until the very last swing. Don't matter how many hours I've been out. I mean, today I've been out, I don't know, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours at the minute. So I've been out 5 hours for 2 coins. You see, it's not all just alls and happy, is it? She's just showed me his big musket ball, and then my next find was I've got my own now. Oh, that's a really big one. Oh yeah, I like that. No. Yours isn't anywhere near the size of mine. Put them together. So you can see a difference. That's a stonker, that's like nearly a cannonball.
That's it, rub it in. I think.
Oh no.
It's just
Is it like a bolt?
a big old nut.
No.
Big old nut.
Nut and balls.
Big old nut. But
I've just asked Chris what he thinks that is, and he thinks it's a lead stylus. It's pointed on one end. Well, could that be Roman then?
Yep.
Could it? Oh, I like that. I like a nice artefact. Oh, that's brill. Oh, I love it. Right, it's nearly time to go home now, unfortunately. But it's funny, isn't it, how it goes? Like last week I came here, it was on firework with silver, thimbles, pendant thingies, coins. It was great. This week, nothing. Well, I've got 2 coins to investigate, and the small one will be extra exciting. I'll have to go and check out Chris in a minute to see what he's got. And then I think I'll probably be heading home. So, if you're not watching me new Dawn's 10-minute chat thingy at the end, I will say bye now and see you next week. And if you are seeing it, I'll see you in a minute, if you know what I mean. It was such an hard dig that, you know. When I got home the next day, I was absolutely aching because it started off when I was out on a hammer, the rock hard ground, and then it turned into mud, and you were sliding like on the top of this ice, and the whole of my body, my arms and my neck and everything's aching. Anyway, so let's get on to Dawn's first tip. So here's my first tip. Now this is something to do with the pinpointer. You might know it, you might not know it, but let's see. Anyway, I went to turn my pinpointer on and I thought I'd show you this. If you turn it on and it makes this sound, it's not broke and it's not turned into a police car. It wants a new battery, that's all it is. So I'm just going to change the battery. So if you want to know how to change the battery, that you do this. It's just dead simple. Just unscrew the end, give it a bit of a twist, take that out, dispose of it sensibly, and then just put that one in. There you go. It's that easy. Now, just another little tip. Sometimes you'll see people and they'll put like a really tight thing around the top, you know, like a lanyard type thing. But if the wire's really tight, what it can tend to do is bend this and damage the water seal. So, because they are waterproof, these, so you need to be careful and really just use the proper little ring thing. Now let's get on to me finds now that I found. Now, strangely, my best find of the day was in the very last hole, and it was this. So this, if you look at this, it's got a pointed end. It seems to be made out of lead, and it's got. Chris seems to be convinced it's a lead Roman Stylus, which would have been like a pencil or a writing instrument. But they did make these right up to the 1700s. It could possibly be Roman. Chris could be right, because we were very close to a Roman road. The coins I had a George V, which was quite corroded and rotted, so I'm not putting a picture of that on. And then I also found this little thing, which gave me quite a lot of excitement. And it is a George IV farthing from 1821. So I'm going to show you a picture of what it would have looked like. I have a Facebook group called Digger Dawn Metal Detecting, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look through the posts, have a good nosy, and I'm going to pick a find of the week. So here's the first one. So this one is from Kate D. Now Kate lives in Gwynedd in Wales, and she had an amazing find, like a big hoardy purse thing. I'm not sure what it was. She said it had 37 coppers in a pouch, and that pouch was inside a jar. Unfortunately, the jar was broken over the time, she said, but under the pouch was 6 silvers, 5 George III's and 1 George IV. There was some lacy patterned material in with brown paper, and a finial of glass bottles. I mean, what an amazing find. And I'm really pleased for her, because it was quite sad, because she said that she hadn't been out detecting since last August because her mum passed away, and she was really, really sad, and that was the first time she went out. So well done. Send us your address on Facebook and I'll send you a sticker. So I've got this question now. Now this question is off Jane Griffiths, and she says, Digger Dawn, can I ask what spade you use and how long the handle is, please? Looking for a new spade that is good quality and not heavy with a long handle. Have been looking at a Fisker's pointed spade. Did I read that you had one? Was it any good? Well, Jane, I do have a Fisker's spade, and I love that. It's a Fisker's ergonomic spade. I can't show you at the minute because I've lent it to a friend. But the one that I have been using recently, and it surprised me actually how good it is this McGrafter spade. So it's made by McGrafter. And what I really like, why I got this actually in the first place, because I had no reason to swap my Fiskers, but I did get it because if you can see along here, sorry it's still a bit wet and muddy from the other day, what you can do with it is you can take it off. I can take the bottom off by pressing that, and I can also change the length of it. It goes up and down like that, you see, so I can change it from small to thing, but I can take it into 3 pieces and put it in my case if I'm travelling. Sorry about the dirt. So I've just weighed it for you now, and as you can see the weight there is just under £3, so it doesn't weigh £3, and I've extended it to its full height, and at its full height it goes to 4 foot. Now it's not the cheapest of spades in the world, but it is made out of carbon fibre there. It's got a carbon fibre shaft on it. You wanted something light, then that's the one to go for, because there's loads of spades out there. You don't have to spend a fortune on spades if you don't want to, but if you are looking for something that's light because you can't carry stuff, or if I'd recommend this from a grafter. I mean, I didn't know how well it'd I didn't know how long it'd last in hard stuff, but I was digging in that ice with it the other day and it was all right. Yeah, so there's the answer to that, Jane. I hope it helps. So the next one's a bit sad, but I wanted to give Barry Bazza a bit of a shout out, because he wrote this. He's had an horrible couple of weeks since his detector was stolen. Made me realise even more how much I get from our hobby. Waiting to hear back from the insurance company now. Hopefully I'll have a replacement soon. Well, I'm really sorry, Baz. I know how that feels. I know when my Maxi got stolen, it's not just that you've stolen your prized thing. It's the fact that they've stole your whole hobby, because you can't go out, you can't do anything, and you think of it being all like smashed up. It's horrible. So I do hope you get your insurance, but for anybody else, I think, really, really take care of your equipment. I mean, I had to learn that the hard way. I would take down the number on your equipment. So, and your detector, there's always a serial number. I'd take that down. And then my other suggestion would be, if you've had something stolen, is get round to cash converters and all those sort of pawny shops. because when Maxie went, I was going to search the whole area, and I found it in the first shop. So take the serial number down, check your cash converters if it's got stolen, but most of all, just don't get in that situation at all, and try and keep your stuff safe. Don't leave it in sheds and that, just put it in the cupboard. And finally, I want to give a shout out to my Digger Dawn page on Facebook, the top commenters, and these are the people that are always there commenting and everything else. I love you, thank you very much. John Cobald, Rich Schwager, I know Rich, I met him, he's American. Heather Dixon, Phil Divot. It's funny, isn't it? You read people's names, but when you say them, they sound a bit strange. Scott Bell, Michael James Gardiner, I think it is, Ken Dewison, George Garner, Neil Cowgill, who just does funny northern writing all the time, Gary Heel. Thank you very much, you're my top 10. So if you want to get in the top 10 of me Digger Dawn page, get a shout out, well, you know what you need to do, just do a little bit of a diggy. So that's the end of my Little Dawn's 10 minutes. Let me know what you think about it. I'm going to do it for about 6 weeks to see if it's popular or not. And if it is, I'll carry on. And if it's not, I'll not. Anyway, next week I'm off to a Roman field in Yorkshire. So let's see if I can be getting a bit more Roman. I'm getting into this Roman stuff. Dig.